Police in Irvine say they have arrested a man posing as a food delivery driver to break into homes. KTLA 5's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost joining us live in Irvine with all those details. Good morning, Chip.
Yeah, good morning, Lou. Yeah, police believe this guy was posing as a food delivery driver inside of apartment complexes and condos here in Irvine in order to gain access and also not draw too much attention to himself while he tried to burglarize some of those apartments and condos. He was caught on video. Here is some of the video that police had that they were working with to try to identify this guy. You see he's walking around this complex here in Irvine. He's got a bag in his hand. It looks like a food bag. So if you see him, you might think he's just a food delivery driver trying to find the apartment or condo that ordered the food from him. And instead, what he's really doing is going around checking doors, seeing if they're unlocked, knocking on the doors, seeing if anyone answers or not. If he doesn't think anyone is home, they think in some cases he went around and would try to open a window and get in through a window somewhere in the complex. In one case, they said there was actually somebody home when he was trying to get in through an open window. He was taking the screen off and he was confronted by the homeowner or the resident there, and he ran off. There have been 4 cases here in Irvine between November and May. Recently, police put some of this video that they had of him up. You saw in one of those cases, they had some video of him inside one of the apartments or condos. They put that video out there. It was very good video. You could actually see some of his tattoos very well in some of that video. They put that video on social media recently, and that helped lead to his arrest.
A tip came in from a resident from another city who said, hey, that guy burglarized my house, but I didn't report it. They reported it to their agency. One thing kind of led to another, collaboration between law enforcement, and we were able to identify him and then arrest him yesterday.
And here is a picture of that arrest. He's been identified as Marcus Corner, 37 years old, of Monrovia. And as you heard there, they believe he may be responsible for burglaries in other cities, and they're also looking at other cases here to see if he's responsible. They say he stole tens of thousands of dollars worth of goods from these different apartments and condos that he robbed, mainly jewelry and high-end stuff like that. But there's tens of thousands of dollars in losses for some of these residents whose homes he broke into. For now, reporting live here in Irvine, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.